Do you have too many fall cleanups and are you losing money? I'm gonna give you 4 points before the end of this that will make sure that is not you. Let's roll. Hey everyone, I'm Jacob, and my channel helps contractors deliver and clients experience a luxurious everyday life through property transformations. We're gonna get right into this today, talking about if you have too many fall cleanups and if you're losing money. I feel your pain. Between estimating, going out and looking at every job, and finishing the work, does it ever seem like it's just too much to take? If that sounds like you, stick around. I'm gonna hit on these 4 points. Before we do that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Point number 1, estimating hourly from over the phone. One of the main things that we've started this year that's been a huge time saver is you're gonna have so many requests if you're doing your marketing right for fall cleanups that it's gonna be almost impossible to go look at all of these. So one of the additional things you can do to save yourself time is use the phone. Ask the right questions and let them know this is how we bill. It's an hourly rate. Even if we give you an estimate, it's still an hourly rate because there's so many variables. So here's my hourly rate. Here's our minimum plus disposal. If that sounds good, I can send you a quote over for that and we can get you on the schedule. Every single person you sell that way will save you driving and will allow you to get back involved with making sure your crews, or if you're solo, you're doing the things that are producing all of the money, which is completing the work and finishing these jobs. Number 2, this is more of a making sure you're making money thing. And that is emphasizing hourly rates and the jobs. What we've realized is when we first started charging more for if we went over on our budgeted time, we had it there. We told everyone it was hourly, but we didn't emphasize it enough. We didn't do enough client education up front. So now we really emphasize, we will give you the estimated price, but if we go over, this is the rate, and it'll be per man hour in addition. Would you like to cap that rate? And also there's gonna be a small disposal fee on that. So it was really educating the client up front so they really knew what to expect. So when you went over, they already knew. They'd been educated on it, and now you were protected so you didn't lose money. Number 3, this is a big one on the not losing money. Never forget disposal. I mentioned that before. You can get so excited, you can get so caught up and forget about disposal fees. If it's a huge job, you could lose a bunch of money on that depending on what the prices are in your area. So find out your disposal fees. I've seen people include them in their hourly rate. We've talked about just $20 or some arbitrary number and spread it across everything, so no matter what, we're always compensated. And we've also talked about a percentage of the job as well. This works well for us when we've got multiple salespeople out there. Working off a percentage of the job would also allow us to build in a commission for whoever sold that grows with the job. Number 4, this is about getting all the work done, and it is prioritizing with the customer and asking about what's your time frame on this project? When would you like this done? Be very transparent about your schedule. We all know the difficulties that come up in this time of the year. I mean, leave some comments below if you've got any pointers on this, that some of the difficulties you've had this year that have made it where you couldn't get work done. Wind, rain, I mean, it's endless, things that can make the job so challenging, and it'll push stuff back. Projects going longer than expected. All these variables may make your schedule push back further and further. So it's best to be upfront. This goes right back into client education to let them know and emphasize, hey, what's your time frame? We may get pushed back. How are you gonna react if we get pushed back 3 weeks and it takes us that much more time? Just so we know if that was to come up. And those are all questions you can ask to make sure that they know, hey, this is kind of the time frame. You know their time frame, you know their priority, because if they're wanting it done right now and you can't do that, you shouldn't even take on that job. That's not the right fit. So point number 5, this is probably my favorite, and this pertains to so many times in lawn and landscaping business, and I'm sure in any kind of business. Remember, you will get it done. Remember, it's all gonna be okay. You know, it's so easy to get wrapped up in, we have to take care of this person. We have to do this right now. We have to, to the point of you kill yourself trying to make it all happen. And I've done so many things in my life with the business that I've done exactly that. And when I look back on it, I was like, why did I freak out? It got done. It was okay. It worked out just fine. And that's something to remember with these. It's a hammered rush. It's just like spring. And it's another thing that you will get through. Don't stress yourself out. Things will happen. You can't control everything. You're gonna get through this. Hey, if you really like this video, I've also got a video about how to estimate a fall cleanup that I'm gonna put up here. Check that thing out too. It's a great video. It kind of goes over some of these points a little bit more in depth. And make sure to leave some comments down below. I wanna hear what you guys are having problems with, what everyone needs, what you'd like to see more of. Everyone, good to see you, and I'll talk to y'all soon.